right, here we go. Episode 2. Woo. All right, Huffy Sundays, episode 2. And I know it's a little windy right now, I'm not going to lie. So 39 feels about 25, but you know, I got a lot of pushback for trying to cancel. And I was taking a walk in Breakheart. And I don't know what came over me, you know. I don't know if you saw the last video I just posted today, but I was at the Breakheart Reservation. I was taking a walk, and just something came over me and made me change my mind, you know. And the only thing I can equate it to is, you know, things that, you know, I seen in life. Like, how did Hulk Hogan... You remember, like, when Hulk Hogan would be in a match, right? And a lot of things I equate to wrestling because of my history. And, you know, all of a sudden he'd start hulking up, and you'd be saying to yourself, like, where is he getting this power from? You know? And he would say, oh, it's all the Hulkamaniacs. It's all the Hulkamaniacs, brother. You know? And he would just, like, hulk up, and then, like, he'd be indestructible. Everybody would just, you know, get demolished. I guess what you could call what happened to me in Breakheart, I guess I was huffing up, you know? And I was huffing up because of all you Huffy maniacs out there, you know? All the Huffy maniacs. You know, I started huffying up, you know, I started getting all huffy and puffy, and before you know it, here I am. We're doing Huffy Sundays on Sunday, as planned, as promised. Now, the only thing I'll say is it's going to be windy, so my voice might cut out because of the wind. But I'm going to try my best to keep things going. And, you know, we're going to go start where I promised, which was the new, well, semi-new Everett DPW building and beyond. There's a lot of little trails there. Oh my God, this wind. What you guys make me do? So today, the route we're taking is going to be Malden Street to the Northern Strand and Malden section, which will take us right into Everett and take us right to the Everett DPW. Oh my God. I wasn't expecting the wind to give me this much blowback. I hope the camera isn't affected. I hope the microphone isn't affected. But we're live. Huffy Sundays. I still got 10 seconds here. We're gonna go. All right, that worked out. Oh my God. So this wind is supposed to die down here. All right. Who's in here? Jay, you're the first visitor for Huffy Sundays episode 2. Welcome. Oh, it's Jay Messina. I thought it was Jay Hill. Jay Messina, welcome. You're the first visitor to Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Now, it's very windy, so I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me talking because the wind is blowing right into the mic. But actually, Jay, can you hear me? You'd be a big help if you told me. So, we're going up Marlin Street. We're heading to the Harley Davidson, and over there we're gonna pick up the Northern Strand Malden bound, and we'll see what happens, you know. Hi, Alyssa. Alyssa, I have to say, you know, you're part of the, my Huffy Maniacs, and all my Huffy Maniacs have spoken, and I started Huffying up, and now I'm here, so, you know, so we're going. We're doing it. This is Huffy Sundays, episode 2, to the Everett DPW and beyond. So anything can happen here. We're on Malden Street in Revere. Because we're going to be going to the Everett DPW and beyond, this is kind of just, you know, a little bit of a shortcut instead of going my usual route when I would go to the Encore Casino. Mike McCluskey, welcome. McCluskey, happy birthday. It's Mike Molesky's birthday today. If you want to wish him a happy birthday. What is it, Mike? You told me you're not the big 5-0. What are you, 49? You 49? Let everybody know, you know. You know, you don't look a day over 55, you know. All right, here we go. Now, I don't know if you watched last week's episode, but Mike Molesky, he came out and he met up with me, and that's fine. Anybody who feels like they want to come visit me while I'm out here live, you're more than welcome. But just remember, you're going to be on camera, you know, because I ain't shutting this camera down for nothing. On Huffy Sundays, the camera stays on till the ride's over, you know. So we pick up anything, you know, live, you know. And I think it's funner that way, you know, because if I get cracked, you get to see it live. You get to see me get cracked live. God forbid, right? Knock on wood. Nobody wants to see that. but we're gonna be all right here. The wind is a little tough right now, so I don't know if you can hear me okay. If anybody that's on here watching right now can do me a favor, just let me know if you can hear. Because I just don't want you to, I'm not sure if, with all this wind, if you could still hear me, But, this is going to be a fun day. We're going on an adventure here, Part of this here is kind of new. We didn't do Malden Street yet. But once we get up here, we're going to go through Malden and a little bit of Everett again, like last time, because that's going to take us to the destination that we need to get to start, which was that, Everett DPW area I showed you the last time. And who knows, we might even go to Wegmans and get a slice of pizza, But just like Costco, I'll ruin the whole bike ride. Thanks, Mike Molluski. Whoa! I don't know if you can hear that wind, but yeah, that hurts. And I'm doing this for you guys, I wasn't expecting to get as much pushback on canceling the episode as I did. I have to be honest, and I said, it's a little crisp out here. I don't know if the paths are going to be clear because the way Breakheart looked, it didn't look like they would be, but I guess we're going to find out, and I'm doing it for you guys. And I don't know if you saw my last video, but I was walking Breakheart, and I don't know what came over me, I started getting hit pretty good on Facebook for canceling, and I started getting all huffy and puffy. I was huffying up, kind of like Hulk Hogan hulks up. I was huffying up, and I was like, I can't let all my huffy maniacs down. You guys are my huffy maniacs, and you should have saw me. But you can watch that video after this if you want. And just that will explain why Huffy Sundays went from being canceled to on, and that's it. Here we go. Look at this. All new sidewalks here in Revere. These are just pretty much in the last year they put these. And let me tell you, when you go over them with your bike, smooth. Very, very smooth. Look at this ice. I'm going to fall. Okay, maybe not. Hey, Dave, welcome. Kathy, welcome to Huffy Sundays. And we are off. But look at these new sidewalks. I'm really impressed by these new sidewalks. When I was a kid, these were they were in rough shape, and they were still in rough shape up until about a year ago, and then they redid them all. But a lot of you guys are from Revere. Look at this, especially this. This is amazing what they did here. Laying all this cement down. Look at this. Look at this. Look what I can do here. I can really pump it up. And that's what's important. But let's get back to the original message. What Huffy Sundays is really all about. Huffy Sundays is about positivity, Huffy Sundays is about getting on your Huffy and finding a cliff to drive off of. You know what I mean? It's about risking it all, And that's what we're doing, That's what we do on Huffy Sundays. And like I said, Mike Molluski, he was even nice enough to come out and visit me on the last episode. And that's fine. Like I said, that's fine. But the thing is, if you're going to do that, I might get cracked over here. Hold on. I got to make sure I don't get cracked. All right. once we're done not getting cracked, I'll explain what I was going to say. Okay, these people are nice here. Thank you. Appreciate it. You know, I'm going to do a little shortcut here. You can't get cracked. If you get cracked, it's over. Show's over. Life's over. All the fun's over. You know what I mean? Don't get cracked. But like I said, if you're going to come out and visit me, that's fine. But just remember, the camera's staying on. You know, and anything you do or say will get recorded. You know, the camera doesn't come off until the ride is over. Wow, look at this. Ooh, that was good. Look at you guys are putting me through here. You know, it's unbelievable what I'm risking. I'm risking life and limb because of all the pushback I was getting. You know, but I did it for you. I did it for the fans. You know, I did it for you guys. All right. That's right, Dave. I know that because I think my brother delivered mail to you one time, didn't he? I wonder what that loser's doing. You know? That's funny. Yeah, but you know what, Dave? I'm not going to go to North Revere because those hills are steep. You know, I'd have to put this into low gear, probably like gear 1. And I don't even still think I'd probably make it, you know. But I'm going to stay where I am, you know. All right, we're going to cross over here. Huffy Sundays, you know, the way to go. Hey, Derek, thanks for coming. Welcome to Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Today, we're going to the Everett DPW and beyond, you know. So we're going to have fun here. And, wow, actually, this bike path is pretty clear. So, I think I got to eat my words here. I didn't think the bike path was going to be this clear, I got to be honest. Going by what I saw at Breakout. But I think what it is the trees at Breakout were covering the sun from really shining down hard on those paths over there. So I think ultimately that's what it comes down to is, you know, the sun being able to melt some of this. Because I'm not sure if they plow this. They might have a machine, I'm not sure. You know? Tommy, I just told you. You know, I had a second coming here. You know, I had a revelation. I said, Huffy Sundays cannot be canceled. And here I am. I'm not letting the fans down. I was at Breakout. I started huffying up. I got all huffy and puffy. And I said, you know something? We're doing this. We're doing this. I'm going to get on my huffy and we're going. And I guess what I was saying was, I don't know. I forgot what I was saying. Probably wasn't important. But anyways, enjoy the ride. We're headed to Everett DPW and beyond. Sorry, my bell I was having trouble with the bell. Nice dog, though. Yeah, nice dog. That dog would have ripped my throat out. All right. Welcome, Freddie. Is Freddie Berteri here? I don't know. Jay, welcome. Huffy Sundays, episode 2. You guys convinced me, guilt tripped me, so here I am, you know. It's all about the fans. Oh, I gotta test this thing out. There we go. I'm gonna have to put a big horn on this bike. Maybe like I don't know, like a horn from like a fire truck. Maybe I'll mount that. I'll mount that on this bike. You think that'd scare people too much? I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah. So, oh, the wind. The wind is really blowing. I don't even know if you can hear me with the wind blowing like this. This is crazy. Wow. But it's hit me in the face. You know, I feel like I'm gonna get, oh God, frostbite, and yeah, hopefully not. You know, whew. That's funny. The blood's really flowing. You know. Thanks, Jay. Welcome to Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Wow. Jay, is this what it's like biking in Hawaii, in Maui? I figured it's similar, right? Yeah, I'm sure you'd rather be here on this bike path with me, with the 20-degree winds blowing in your face, than surfing in Maui. I don't know. Let's talk about that. You know? Anyway, here we go. So we did Malden Street. Now we're on the Malden section of the Northern Strand. Then we're going to go to the Everett section like we did last time. But we're going to take a different turn. We're not going to the Encore Casino this time. So all you gamblers might not like that. But we are going to take an interesting path. I just got the thumbs up from that guy. And I just got a different finger from that guy. But here we go. We're heading there. Joe, you know, I appreciate your honesty. And I'll say, you know, this Joe Woods here, you know, so this isn't for everybody, you know, but, you know, there's wind blowing right now, so I don't even know if you can hear me with the wind blowing, but this is a positive show. Okay, this is a Bob Ross style biking show with no negativity, okay? Picture Bob Ross painting with his big bushy beard and his nice relaxing voice, and then equate that to a show about a guy riding his Huffy in different trails in Massachusetts looking for a cliff. You know, and if you can't come to that determination and that understanding, this show might not be for you, okay? You know, you can look at it any way you want, Joe. You know, but there's no negativity here. You know, you can say what you want, but this is going to be a positive show. You know, and if it's boring and it's not for you, that's fine. But let me tell you something. There's an audience for this. There's an audience for this out there, and I'm even willing to bet, because I know you're a betting man, I'm willing to bet there's a big audience for this out there. And maybe you're not a part of that audience. And if you don't like it, okay, whatever. You know, I complimented Hulk Hogan on here, so I'm surprised that, you know, you're not on my side with this. I said Hulk Hogan motivated me to come out here today, you know, because he did what he had to do for his Hulkamaniacs. You know, I have Huffy Maniacs, and I did what I had to do for my Huffy Maniacs, okay? I got all huffy and puffy. He hulked up. I huff up. Okay? And I did it. I was going to cancel today's show because of the weather conditions, and I did it. Okay? So take your negative attitude, okay, and bring it elsewhere. But anyway, Joe, I do love you. Welcome to Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Bill Mandel, welcome. Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Excuse me. And now I did get a comment. There was a girl that was watching. She didn't like when I huck too, you know. And whatever, you know, I huck too sometimes because I get stuff in my mouth and I have to spit it out. You know, sand, gravel. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, sometimes I have to huck too, you know, and that's just the way, what you got to do. to survive out here, this, on these bike trails. There's a lot of salt and sand and debris, and it is what it is. But just enjoy. I'm not. I'm gonna stay quiet for a while so you can enjoy the scenery. This is a solid sheet of ice right here, so I could slide and fall on my ass, but we'll see what happens. All right. Yeah, I know, and I used to hate on Hulk Hogan back in the day, Joe. I know. And I used to, I was a big Stone Cold Steve Austin guy. But, this show doesn't have anything to do with wrestling. I'm using wrestling references because I was trying to explain to the people why I changed my mind today. Originally I canceled Huffy Sundays, episode 2. And then I was walking brake hot, trying to get in shape, get the blood flowing. And I don't know, I had a moment in there, and I just reconsidered, and here we are. So you can watch that too. You can actually, I posted that before this video. You can see how, I ended up changing my mind. I don't know what came over me, but I don't know if it was a revelation, what it was, but I feel like something touched me and brake hot, and this is what happened. Yeah, no problem, Jay. People pop in and out, you know what I mean? I don't expect you to watch the whole episode. The episode will be posted on Facebook and YouTube. We're live on Facebook, and then it's going to be posted on YouTube as well, under my channel, which is Pani63, Pani 63. So you can watch the episode. You can watch the whole episode on Facebook or YouTube when I'm done. But you know what? I think the funnest thing to do is watch it live. You know what I mean? It's cold out. Nobody's going out of the house. You know what I mean? Sit back, grab a couple brewskis, do what you do to relax, and watch Huffy Sundays. Let me do all the work. You know what I mean? I'm pumping, I'm moving these legs, these clegs, and we're going. All right. Huffy Sundays. Yeah, and I think we'll probably be at the Everett DPW, I would say in 10 minutes, 12 minutes. So if you wanted to wait till that, because over there we're going to, this is kind of the same as last week. But once in 10, 12 minutes when we get to that Everett DPW, this show is going to go in a whole new, there's going to be a whole new element, whole new direction. There's going to be a lot of things to see, a lot of sights. I'm going to show you some of the back end routes. There's a lot of back end routes out here to Medford, Everett. We may even scrape Somerville. We may not. But just stay tuned. Now's a good time to, if you got to go to the bathroom, you got to go grab some food or something or a drink. Now's a good time to do that, because this Malden is a long stretch. It's a long, boring stretch. There's not much going on around here. I know I say that all the time, but it just isn't. Sometimes, I'm going to put my bike rack on, put my bike on the bike rack, and then drive to an area and start, there. We're not always going to go from Revere to, to the area, just so you know. It's okay, Joe. There's no need to apologize. If you're still watching, no need to apologize. All right, over here, you got to be careful. This is where you talk about getting cracked. You can get a good crack here. All right. So I'm going to wait. Here we go. For the walk signal. Ooh, I think this guy's trying to run me over in the crosswalk. Good for him. I guess sipping his coffee was more important. Sipping his coffee was more important than letting me go by. But hey, that's what it is. That's what we're dealing with nowadays, But we want to stay positive. This is a positive show. Hey, Paul. Welcome to the the second episode of Huffy Sundays. We got a few people watching right now. That's good. The wind is really hitting me hard. So I don't know if you can hear me on the microphone, but I'll try to talk a little louder. We're over here in Malden. This is Floramos. This is where the old dockside was. Where is my that's a good yeah, I got hit I got hit for the basket last week pretty good too. I guess it's justified. And I did last week's episode, I explained why I have a basket on my bike. It was a solid explanation. I'm not going to get into it again. Actually, if you want to hear the explanation, go ahead and watch last week's episode, and it'll be explained to you then. Plus, I'll get the views on the video. But what I was saying is, Floramos used to be the dockside. But I think I explained this last week, and this I'll go over again because it's about food. So they have a sausage there that's specifically made for them by Bianco's. The recipe, the size, everything. What a sausage. Tasty. Excellent. I wish I could go to Bianco's and just buy the Floramos specialty sausage. But, it's difficult. I don't know where to go, who to ask. But I gotta say, go to Floramos for a sausage. It's like Bianco's, but on steroids. You know what I mean? It's a big, long sausage. It's good. And it's thin, too. And just all the taste is packed in there. You'll really enjoy it. And here comes, New England coffee. I'm very familiar with New England coffee. I drink a lot of New England coffee. But let me tell you, when you drive by New England coffee on your Huffy, it's different than driving by New England coffee on your car. You really take in the smell. And that coffee, that smells damn good. I think that's a vanilla flavor. I think they're making a vanilla flavor right now. That smells delicious. Whew. I love driving by New England coffee. Just for the smell. Supposed to yell on your left. I got this. See that? Yeah. It's like before a wrestling match or a boxing match. The bell goes off. So if you got the bell, I don't think you have to yell. But if you want me to start yelling for entertainment value, I will. Okay? But if you got the bell, you don't have to yell. Anyway, over here, we got the bike kitchen. All right, we'll use the bell. We're going to use over here, Bike to the Street. It's the bike kitchen. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, you can actually go here and get your bike repaired, but you have to do the repairs by yourself. But there's a couple people here that will assist you, open it up, let you use the tools. I did have to use it a couple times, believe it or not. I got a flat, and I also lost my pedal. And they happened to be open. I actually lucked out, and you know. Here we go. I think my bell's broken. Anyways, I think I broke my bell. So, on your right, you know, I don't know if you're supposed to yell when people are coming toward you. I think it's only when you're coming up behind people, you know? But anyways, hey, I'm not a bike guy, you know what I mean? You know, when people see me riding this bike, they have to assume, like, he's not a bike guy. Like, I don't know what they say. When people see me riding this bike, you know, I question what they say. You know, I'm sure they don't go, hey, that's a bike guy. You know what I mean? But there are people who drive by me, and I explained this last episode. They got spandex on and all the different neon colors. And when you see them, you go, that's a bike guy or girl. That's a bike person. That's a bike person, you know? And when you see a bike person, you know it's a bike person because of what they're wearing. You know? And those people, they have all the proper etiquettes and they know all the rules. You know what I mean? So whatever I see them do, you know, I just kind of imitate them because I know, hey, that's what I was supposed to do. I'm a bike person. I'm not a bike person, but I'm going to follow the bike person. You know what I mean? So, you know, I automatically assume that everything they're doing is perfect if they look like a bike person. Hi, Barry. Welcome. Welcome to Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Everett DPW and beyond today. So we're going to explore the northern strand. We're in the Malden section. We'll be in Everett shortly. And then we're going to, you know, we're going to Everett DPW. We're going to visit a couple little parks, a couple little twists and turns on some bridges. It's going to be fun. You're going to be like, wow. Pawnee knows his way around New England, I can tell you that much, you know? Yeah, well, you know, I hear you. The most I ever heard you talk. Yeah. Well, you know, it helps because there's nobody to tell me to shut up, you know? This is my platform. You know, this is my time. This is my show. You know what I mean? And I have a good face for radio. You know, I don't have a good face for television. I'm not good at in person. You know, I'm a typical radio guy, you know, more than I am a TV guy. So, you know, and I'm just trying to keep people entertained, you know. As far as bike etiquette goes, I'm sure I could use some bike etiquette training. You know, I'm not a bike etiquette guy. You know what I mean? I think I'm not a bike etiquette guy in good ways and in bad ways. Where am I stopping for lunch? I don't know, Barry. Actually, I'm going to go by a few cool pubs over here that you're probably, you might be familiar with. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to go by about 3 of them. And so you might want to stay tuned because we're almost getting there, you know. The park at the end is cool. Yeah. Actually, I did that last episode. I did the Everett River. It's like the Everett River walk. So you can watch last episode. I took a right here. And I went around the whole park. But that's not today's episode. Today's episode is a little different, you know? We're taking a few more risks and a few more lefts and rights. But just enjoy, you know? And like I said, Mike Molesky, also known as Mike Mullen, he tracked me down. He came out here and visited me on the last episode. He surprised me. It was kind of a slick move, and that's fine. I don't mind. If somebody sees me live and they want to come say hi, you're more than welcome. More than welcome. Just remember, you're going to be on camera, and I'm not going to shut the camera down because the camera don't go off until the bike ride is over, until the Huffy is finished. Or we find that infamous cliff to ride off of, because that's the point of the show, is to hop on your Huffy and find a cliff. Thank you, sir. And like I said, my bike etiquette might be in the toilet. You know what I mean? I don't know. And I'm willing to, I take criticism like the wrestlers take their bumps and bruises. You know what I mean? I talk the truth about Huffy bike riding. No ums and ahs. I'm here to talk the truth about Huffy Sundays, and the way things go, We're passing the Boston Coach. There we go. That dude needed the bell. My bike etiquette's improving, I think. I just did that. Barry, this is called Park 9 here. This is a nice little place to get a few brewskis and a bite to eat on the left. Park 9. There's going to be a couple on the right here. Sorry, every once in a while I have to hawk too, because I get sand and dirt and grit in my mouth, so I apologize. Here we go. Make sure you wash the salt off. Yeah, I made the mistake of not doing that the last time, and it's still, salt eats bikes just like it eats cars, unfortunately. Here we go. So we got the city services facility in Everett here. This is relatively new. So I don't know if you saw what I did there, but instead of going straight, I took a little right here, right off the path. And you'll see it if you're coming up here. It's right before the rotary. And over here, they've done some amazing stuff with this place. Barry, here's another little brewery over here. It's called Village Bar and Grill. So there's another place to grab a drink or a bite to eat. There's a new building going up on the right over here. Big building. Wow. Oof, this wind, I'll tell you, this wind is really cracking. Oh, wow. I just saw a battery for a power drill on the ground. Anyway, probably one of the construction guys over there. Somebody else snatched that up. Okay. Over here we got Night Shift Brewing. Barry, another little thing over here. Oh, it's actually got there's a lot of people in there. I've been to this place. I've been out, I've been out a couple times over here. I'm actually going to show you guys this place. It's kind of cool. They got a little outside area here. You know, you can play. I've seen them playing. They play cornhole. Jesus, I can't talk. They play cornhole out there. Over here, straight ahead of us, the legendary Teddy Bear Peanut Butter Company. Wow. Look at this. And you can see Encore Casino down there. And that's what this show's about. It's about relaxing, sightseeing, seeing if I get cracked. You know, there's a lot of things that this show's about. But the Teddy Bear, I mean, how cool is the Teddy Bear Peanut Butter Company? You know what I mean? Up close and personal. Look at that, huh? Amazing. Yeah, and I actually like their peanut butter. You know, it's low in sugar. You know, I'm a bit of a health nut. No pun intended. I get it because it's... Anyway, so we're going to take a little shortcut here through this parking lot. And you're going to see some cool stuff here, officially, on Huffy Sundays. So I'm not entirely sure what this business is. It's just, it looks like some kind of a business center where, but I'm not sure. Hi, Diana. Tour de Panz. That's right. Episode 2. You know? We're just all about the viewer. You know what I mean? Like on this show. It's all about you and what you can see, what you want to see. You know? I was going to go down here. You know what? I'm still going to go down here. It's a little risque. But as you can see, lined up on the water here, 1, 2 willow trees. Just randomly here. A bunch of weeping willows. And they're not anywhere else. And then if you look over there, Encore Casino. It is snowing here. Where is here? Where is here? All right, let's go down this hill. This could wipe me out, so stay tuned. This could be me. Oh, uh-oh. Okay. All right, we're okay. Okay. I think we're going to be all right here. All right, now as you can see, this is very vibracious. Doesn't feel too good. Okay, now we're okay. All right. And they got benches here. It's snowing in Revere. Well, okay. I'm not too far. I'm in, right now I'm in Everett, and pretty shortly I'll actually, as crazy as it is, I'm going to be on the Medford line here. So this path actually abuts Route 16. What I'm going to show you here, if I can make it up this, if I can even make it, Jesus. Okay, those are going to be tough. Yeah, so this is pretty much why I almost canceled, because I didn't want to drive through this crap. But you know what? I'm doing it for you guys, the fans, the Huffamaniacs. You know. And that's where I get the energy from. I get the energy from the Huffamaniacs. Hey, Billy. Welcome. Thanks for putting up with me to get my EMT. I don't know who else could have. Good to see you. All right, and there we are. So, now this will take you to the plaza on Route 16, where Costco is, and you can get to the casino. So we basically just did a big loop there. But that's not where I want to go today. As you can see, the Gateway Center is right here. Target, Home Depot. But we're not going to the Gateway Center. That's not what we're going to do today. So we're going to turn around, and I'm going to show you the other side. So we got to get to the other side where we're going to Medford. Actually, oddly enough, I could have just stayed on the side I was on and we would have been fine. But I just kind of, see, one little turn here, and all of a sudden, you're not where you're supposed to be. You know what I mean? So you got to be careful. So we're going to go, I'll show you. And if you don't mind riding, that's one thing, but we were supposed to be on the other side of that bridge, but it's too late now. It's too late to apologize. All right, here we go. There's a Best Buy down there. So, wait till you see this sign. Entering Medford. It's that simple. It's a bike to Medford. Revere, Malden, Northern Strand. Follow it. When you get to that little cutoff, boom, you're in Medford. It's that simple. You tell people, I bike to Medford. You think it's like a big thing. It's really not, Right here. So, like I said, this show will air live on Facebook. I will post it on my YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I can't go live on Facebook and YouTube just yet. So for now, I'll go live on Facebook, and then I'm going to upload it to my YouTube channel. So I could have stayed on the road over there, but I kind of like this little sidewalk area here. Anything I can do to avoid getting cracked, because the idea is not to get cracked, because once you get cracked, that's it, show's over. No more Huffy Sundays, no more ice cream sundaes. Well, you could probably have ice cream sundaes when you're sitting in the hospital cracked in half, but the idea of this show is to not get cracked, so I try my best not to. But anyways, so we're gonna head to this little area here. If I took a right there, I would be following 93. You're actually, believe it or not, like right on 93. And there's a bike path to the right that you'd never know, you'd never see unless you did it. You know, that's the thing about Huffy Sundays is when you hop on your Huffy, or you hop on your Huffy bike, you know, virtually with me, you know, and try to, you know, live in my footstep, like live in my shoes, you know, because not everybody is brave enough to hop on their Huffy, you know, and do this. You know what I mean? I am. I'm one of those rare people that's brave enough to do this, you know, on a cold winter day, a hot summer day. It is what it is, you know. Hi, Tyler. Welcome. Congrats again. Thanks for joining us. But we are live. We're live here on Huffy Sundays. And everybody is welcome to join. And we're on our way to Wegmans. Final destination, Wegmans. Now look at this little thing here. This looks fun, right? Now this, it's tight. I thought it was, I messed up. Tyler Stewart. For some reason I thought it was Tyler, a different Tyler. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Huffy Sundays. We're going. Whew. Wow. Here we are. Now, last episode, we went to Kelly on the beach. This week's episode, we're passing Kelly's here on Route 16. Just seems like Kelly seems to be a common theme, you know? Maybe that's where I'll go to lunch today, Barry. Oh, wait. There's absolutely 0 people watching. Awesome. No, that's great. No, that's great. I love when 0 people are watching. Now listen, not everybody has it in their system to hop on your Huffy, you know, hop on your Huffy and get out here, you know. I understand that. There was a time where I wasn't brave enough to do this, you know, and it takes a lot of passion, a lot of courage, you know, to do this. But then once you do it, you know, it gets better every day, you know? It gets better every day. Here we go. So we're heading to Wegmans. And once we get to Wegmans, hey Susan, how are you? Welcome to Huffy Sundays, episode 2. I think you're the only person watching me right now. Everybody else left. I think I bored them. I'm trying here, you know, I'm really trying. But there's only so much. There's only so much. If you're not into, watching somebody drive a Huffy with the possibility of getting clipped, driving a Huffy in different areas, then it's not for you. This show's not for everybody. But like I told Joe Wood, who was trying to be a wise guy,
walk sign.
You can say what you want about Huffy Sundays, but there's a place for Huffy Sundays. There's an audience out there. I just have to find it. My goal is to find the audience for Huffy Sundays. Hi, Susan. And this show's not going to be for everybody. Look at this. We're in the middle of a very dangerous intersection here. So we're going to hit all these buttons because we don't want to get cracked. Do I have a flag on your Huffy? No, but that's a good idea, Susan. Maybe I could get a flag for my Huffy. Jeez. I might have to hire you to write for the show. That was a good idea. Phil, welcome. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. You came on last episode too. Appreciate it. I know everybody can't stay the whole time, but you give me a good few minutes. I appreciate it. Welcome to Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Thank you. And we're just waiting here at the light. You're welcome, Phil. We're in Medford right now. We went through Revere, Malden, Everett, and basically the goal is to get to Wegmans. We're going to go to Wegmans in Everett. Wegmans in Medford, and that's where I'm going to eat a little bit of lunch, and we're going to end the show. So we're almost there. I'm glad I could show everybody this little section, and the next time we're probably going to go, I think next episode we're going to do the Somerville Rail Trail, which takes you all the way into Lexington. So we're going to transport the bike to Somerville, and we're going to start there. We're going to go through Somerville, Cambridge, Arlington, all the way to Lexington. And that'll be next week's episode, if the weather cooperates. I know people here hate me saying that, but, this week, I didn't think the weather was going to cooperate. The weather did cooperate, and here we are. Here we are on Huffy Sundays, trying to find a cliff to drive off of. I'll be posting this episode on Facebook, also on my YouTube channel, which is PANI, Pani63. That's my YouTube channel. I'm going to upload it there, live on Facebook, post it to YouTube. It'll also stay posted on Facebook. On your left. Okay. Like I said, my bike etiquette could be better. But everything, everything needs improvement in life. You get better as you go. No matter what you do, at your job, whatever, you can always improve. But here we are, Massachusetts trial court. Cambridge District Court and Malden District Court. Yeah. And here we go. So today's episode of Huffy Sundays is almost coming to a close. We got a little piece left to do over here until we get to Wegmans, and then that's it. Then I'm going to have a sandwich. I don't know if you've ever been to Wegmans for a sandwich. Not bad. It's all about the sandwich, you know. You hop on the bike, go for a ride, have a sandwich, and then bike home. By the time you get home, you're ready for another sandwich, you know. And what are you gonna do? That's all you can do. So, this is the old Meadow Glen Mall. The Meadow Glen Mall. It's not my favorite mall, though. I used to like the Mystic Mall in Chelsea. The Iron Messiah. You know? The Iron Messiah, suit yourself. At the Mystic Mall in Chelsea. Yeah, that was my favorite. But here we are, Kohl's. We're in this little plaza here. And here we are. There's so many shopping centers around here off of Route 16. I mean, there's the one over across from Kelly's there. That one's got an Aldi's in it. They got a Panda Express. Then you got this over here. You got Wegmans, Dick's, Kohl's. There's so much on this road. You know, and then you got the whole... There's so many plazas, like, within like a half a mile radius. There's like 4 strip malls. It's crazy. There's so much to do around here. This happens to be one of my particular favorites here with the Wegmans. They got a nice little area to sit down and get a sandwich, a drink. There's all the Windsor apartments over here that they put up. This area has really changed a lot, and there's a lot going on. Take a bike out here, you can really, you know, explore and have some fun and see all these new things going on here. But here we are. We're at Wegmans. Huffy Sundays, episode 2. Signing out. Freddie, I just saw you pop in. The episode's over. Sorry, buddy. The final destination was Wegmans. I just got to find a place to tie my bike up. No, Freddie, it couldn't. I had to do it. But now I'm at Wegmans, and it's time to get a sandwich. Thanks for popping in. I still got to get home from here, so it's going to be a tough left turn to take. I'll put it that way. All right. See you later, everyone.